Hello, namaste, and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a yoga practice to align with our highest future self. So we're going to start with a meditation, do some emotional freedom technique, and then do some physical asana practice. I hope that the waves behind me calm you, and that you always remember to come back to your breath. So to start your practice, take a seat, lengthen your spine and close your eyes. Place the hands palm up on the knees. And we'll start with 3 conscious breaths. Breathing in through the nose, feeling the belly rise, and sighing out through the mouth, releasing any tension in the body. Again, filling the lungs with love and with peace. And exhaling any fear, any doubts. One final time, breathing in, feeling the belly, and releasing. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to start imagining you are going to bed tonight. Imagine getting changed into your pajamas, pulling the sheets of your bed out so you can get in. And then snuggling up, feeling how tired you are from the wonderful day you've just had, and slipping into a deep, deep sleep. Imagine how relaxed you are, how free. And now I want you to see a calendar in front of you with today's date. Then the calendar page flips. So it's today, this date, next month. And it flips again, 2 months. And again, 3 months. 4 months. And it keeps flipping and flipping and flipping until it's today's date next year. Now I want you to imagine waking up today's date next year. What does your day feel like? How are you starting the day? Are you starting with yoga? Do you have a partner in your bed and you cuddle? Are you starting by waking up early without an alarm, or do you have to get up and get straight to work? Remember, there is no wrong answer. Whatever you feel called to right now, follow that. Now, what do you have for breakfast? How are you spending the chunk of time in the morning? Do you have a set routine? Are you heading to work? Now I want you to imagine you're getting changed. And you look in the mirror and you see this gorgeous goddess in front of you. And you realize that's you. What does she look like? What is she wearing? What does your hair look like? Now I want you to keep going with your day. Maybe you have to get ready for work. You head there, or maybe you work for yourself and you get to go into the office. Whatever it is, that's okay. It's your path. Now it gets to lunchtime. How are you spending your time? Are you going out for work? Having lunch with friends? Or making yourself something at home that tastes amazing and nourishes your body? Your afternoon is so peaceful. What does it entail? Do you head back to the office, or have you sorted life so you only work in the morning? Whatever it is, it's perfect for you. Now I want you to imagine getting to dinner. What are you doing? Are you celebrating with friends? Are you cooking a nice meal at home for you and a partner? Are you grabbing takeaway and eating it on the couch? It's perfect, whatever it is. And now it gets to your nighttime routine. Do you set a candle? Do you do yoga? How do you wind down from your wonderful day? Whatever it is, it's perfect. Now I want you to get into bed. Tuck yourself in with the cozy blankets. I want you to shut your eyes and fall back asleep. And now you see that calendar back again, flicking day to day. This time it's heading back month after month till it gets to today's date. And you wake up in your old bed. And you realize that the life that you dream of, the life that you want, is inevitable. Now I want you to grab your notebook and pen and write down, what does this year, day in the year, hold for you? What are you doing during this day? How did you feel during this day? Take your time. There's no rush. And I want you to find 3 key words. Maybe it was how you looked. Maybe it was what you were doing. You can pause this video if you need more time. Now we're going to do our EFT tapping. Start with the karate chop point and repeat after me. Even though I'm not at my dream life yet, I know I am so close. Even though I have fears about my future, about what could be, I know I'm close. Even though at the moment I don't know what to do. I know that my success is inevitable. On top of the head, I am so loved and divine, exactly as I am. In an eyebrow. Even though sometimes I forget how wonderful and amazing I am, I know that it's true. Outer eyebrow. Top of the head. I have every right to be here, and I'm incredible exactly as I am. Now I'm going to stand, come to the top of the mat. And we'll start up this book. No, that's okay. Is it okay that I'm here?
Yeah.
Ah, perfect. Amazing. Raise the head. And forward fold. Half lift. And then exhale, step or hop the feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. head and the knees into up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes into downward facing dog. Push the heels towards the ground and lift the hips. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and ground using all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. Keep the belly turned on and relax into this position. Finding the balance of being too much and not enough. Balance of strength and surrender. Your next inhale, step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing. And bring the hands above the head, watching them as they swan dive down into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop back into chaturanga. Inhale, bring the gaze upwards, it's down, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. You may want to pedal out the feet. Bringing your gaze between your feet, remembering that you can see your past without being affected by it. You can see what is behind you without being fearful. And inhale, step or hop up to the top of the mat, remembering that you can always move forward. Half lift. And then slowly rise up. Bring the arms above the head. Do that sequence one more time. Exhale. Downward dog. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Into downward dog. Seeing already how much better your posture and how much more confident you feel in this position. Inhale. Step or hop up to the top of the mat. Now, I want you to put your hands on your hips. Look towards your future. And then step the right foot back, heel to heel alignment. Keeping the hips facing forward. Bring the arms above the head in Warrior One. Keeping that front knee over the ankle. And really grounding into the front toe mound and the back knife edge of the foot. Feeling the strength in this position. Feeling how much strength you have within you. Then bring the arms out into cactus. Keeping the rest of the body the exact same. Feeling how easy it is to find love in any circumstance. To be strong, you can still be loving. Then clasp the hands behind the back. Slowly leaning the body forward towards the knee. Leaning into your future self. If you can, push the knee against the shoulder. And cartwheel the hands down and step the back foot in. Forward fold. Slowly coming back up into Tadasana. Every time realigning with your future higher self. This time stepping the left foot back. Heel to heel alignment. Keeping the front knee over the ankle. Keeping the hips tilted up. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Keeping your hips aligned with your future self. Keeping the outside thigh turned on. Find a moment of stillness in your strength. And then inhale, bring the cactus to the arms, opening that heart chakra. And again, clasping the hands behind the back and slowly leaning towards yourself, leaning into the unknown, into your future. Hands on the mat, then step forward. This time, bring the toes together so they touch. Bending the knees and sitting back into chair pose. Keeping the tummy turned on, the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, coming up to standing. I want you to stay in Tadasana. Imagine your energy aligning with your future self. I want to find our balance within our flexibility. So I want you to remember that form is more important than how it looks, both in this posture and in your life. So inhale, bring the ankle to the side of the foot. I want you to keep your left leg. Imagine there's roots growing out of it. Don't allow the hip to be pushed out. Don't allow your wants to push you out of alignment. Keep the strength. If you're okay with this, lift the right leg, turning out the hip. And you can stay here. Or you're welcome to bring the other foot all the way up, avoiding any contact with the knee. Find a dosha, focus point, just a meter above where your mat currently is. And we'll stay here, finding our balance, finding our flexibility. There's this experiment that they tried to grow trees inside. And they got to a certain stage and they all fell over. And the scientists weren't sure why. They weren't sure what they did wrong. They weren't sure what was happening. And then they realized there was no external wind, there was no forces. And because of that, they kept falling. And I want you to feel with every wobble of your ankle, every test and trial that comes into your life, that this is for a purpose. This is so that you can grow stronger and taller. Now I want you to grab the right foot. Place your index and middle finger around the big toe. Keeping the strength in the left leg, strength in the right. And then bring it. You can have as much bend to the knee as you need, all the way out to the side. Remembering that if you fall, that's okay. And then moving the foot behind you. Keeping the hips completely aligned. And release. And try this again on the left foot. Again, keeping the toe on the ground. widening out that left hip, keeping the strength in the right, realizing that this is tree pose, even if other people don't think so. If you feel confident, lifting the foot onto the shin, again ensuring that you're in the right alignment, ensuring your foundation has set you up well. And again, just copy what you've done on the right side. You may find that one side is better than the other. That's okay. If you wobble, if you fall, remember that you can just try again. Simple as possible. Remembering if you have a strong foundation, it is so much easier to build from there. Finding strength in the balance and the flexibility that you do. Your next inhale, place fingers around the toes and strengthen that. You may wobble, you may balance, and that's okay. Slowly rotating outwards. And then twist the foot behind you. Find strength again. Now we're going to go into a Kriya. While we're standing there, I want you to find balance in Tadasana. I want you to find truth in who you are. I want you to clasp the hands behind the back, bringing the shoulders down, opening the chest, and breathing into the heart. And I want you to see how aligned you are with your future self already. And do this by testing your own energy. Release your hands, close your eyes and take a deep breath in. I want you to allow your body to move and to flow, much like the surfers you may see in the background. Just flow with the back. Now to bend the knees. Inhale, saying, my name is, and then repeat your name. Notice any shifts in the body. My name is Annabelle. My body shifts forward. And then come back to center. And say, my name is Craig. Feel my body naturally shift backwards. Your natural yes and your natural no's may be side to side, or your yes may be backwards, your no may be forwards. If you're still trying to find your yes and no, you can say, I am in this city, and then name the city. Or I am in a city halfway across the world, and see where your body goes. So I want you to keep your eyes closed. And then just finding balance and alignment. I want you to say, I am aligned with my higher self. Just notice your reaction of yes or no. I provide for myself financially. And just let the body speak. Try not to notice or let the mind get too involved. Just listen to the body. I follow my passions. I allow love into my life. I am truly abundant. You may notice that some are bigger yeses or bigger nos than others. I'm excited about my future. I love my life. My passion is my business. My passion is retreat. My passion is EFT. My passion is movement. My passion is my at-home retreat. I am a good writer. Amazing. Now we're going to go down to the floor and just notice. Which of them they are. Write down the answers. Then we'll move on to a Kriya. Breathing in, allow the movement from the base of the spine to roll the body forward. Letting the head look backwards. Exhale, rounding the spine. All movement starting at the base, the root chakra. Move with the breath, inhaling, moving forward. Exhaling, moving back. Inhale forward. Exhale, moving back. And we'll end this with one final Kriya. Coming to sitting easy pose. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me.